Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how to do a span calibration and how to change the alarm set point. So as you see right now, we're getting an alarm. This is a gas alarm because our gas alarm is set to trigger at 2%. So, and as you can see, we're simulating a 10% alarm, 10% reading, sample reading right now. So you're going to get this gas alarm regardless. That's fine. We're just going to go ahead with a calibration right now, a span calibration. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure your span settings are correct. So you go to setup, calibration, span settings. You put here what the value of your O2 content is in your span calibration cylinder. In our case, I've put 10% because that's what we're using to simulate. So if you want to change it, you would just press this number and you will put in whatever value you want. So just to demonstrate, I'm just going to put in 10 again. So 10, 0, and I'm going to press enter. That's it. So now I'm good to go. This is what I'm going to use to do a span calibration. I'm going to exit. So now that we did this, we want to do one more thing. We want to go back and make sure the cal check is disabled if we haven't already done so. Go to setup, level 1 password, to level 1, 270 is the password, level 1 again. So Nova settings now. And you see cal check is enabled right now. We want to make sure this is disabled for now. We're going to re-enable it once we're done all our calibration. So we're going to disable this. Let's disable. Exit. 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 So now we're going to go ahead and do a span calibration. We're going to go to setup, calibration, and then we're going to do hit span. And let it go for a couple minutes. Let the sample gas go through the system if you already haven't done so. Once you do that, you're just going to hit set here. Don't worry about this gas alarm right now. It's saying alarms because our gas alarm has been set to 2%. Since we're running above 2% oxygen in the sample stream, you're going to see this high gas alarm. So we're just going to go and let it do its thing. So there you go. So you see it just processed it to 10% there. Okay, so now our span calibration is done. We're still getting a high gas alarm because we're reading above 2%. So what we're going to do now is, if we want to change the set point, we can go into the level 1 password and do that for the gas alarm. So we're going to go to setup, level 1 password. To level 1, password is 270 again, 270, enter, and now we want to do, there's only one gas alarm, we want to pick that, and it's going to be ALM1, this one right here. So I'm going to select alarm 1, and as you can see, it's been set to 2%, so we want to change that. So if we want to change that to, let's say, I don't know, 12%, so I'm going to set that to 12%, I'm going to go enter. So now it's set to 12%. Exit, exit, exit. Okay, so now you see we're running 10%. We're no longer getting the gas alarm. It's gone now. And subsequently, you can just go and change it higher or lower, depending on what you need. Another thing we want to do is we want to re-enable cal check for all feature calibrations. So, and the cal check is just a safety measure, just to make sure you do not use erroneous calibration values whenever you're doing a calibration. So in this case, we're going to go back and re-enable cal check. So I'm going to go setup, level 1 password to level 1, 270, level 1, Nova settings, and I want to put that back to enabled. Cal check enabled. Once you do that, you're done, and you should be good to go. So exit, exit, exit. And that's it, and that's how you do a calibration. Now let me see if I can simulate a gas alarm here. So that's, as you can see, I just simulated a high O2 reading and the alarm went on right away. I can bring it back down. So you see now the gas alarm is gone and whatnot, and that's how you know the alarm is functioning, because the moment it goes above 12%, you're going to get an alarm reading. And you can check the alarms. You go to setup, alarms, and it tells you alarms. and tells you alarm 1 high. That right away tells you which alarm has happened. That's the high point, and that's pretty much it.